Oh hey, past me actually did something right. How fucking useful is past me right now? This isn't like past me at all. Look, you left me here. Can I get down there? I need to go down this little ramp. Here we go. Here we go. This is where we need to be. I need the boat. Because I have been forgetting something. Does it just emerge from underwater? Is it a submarine boat? It does. I've never really watched. I think I watched it the first time and assumed that was just like the first time you ever summon it, and then it just, actually moves from A to B the rest of the time. But I guess I'm wrong. Now we want to return to. This is actually a really helpful map, in some respects. Over there's the desert temple. We've not done that yet. That is the railway place, which we did half of, and we need to finish. There's the castle. We've done that. There's the sunken ship up there. There's the woods. I guess that's the tree house. We've not done that. It doesn't seem to have done much, actually. I thought we'd done quite a lot, but I guess we haven't. That's like the Japanese shrine over that side. We've done that. There's the windmill, the trees thing. I guess, is that the starting area? It might be the starting area. I can't remember anymore. But, whatever. My point is, we are here. We want to return here. Take us away. Take us to where we belong. I don't know if you remember, but in episode 2, I think it was 2. I think it was the second time I played this game. I started trying to release a laser beam from its little yellow prison, and it didn't go very well for me. I came across a puzzle and I got royally stumped by it. I had a really bad time, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go see what else this game has to offer. But now, what this game has to offer is starting to dwindle a bit. As I say, we do need to return here and do the other side of the railway tracks. That's the thing we need to do. And then, of course, we have the middle of town and the desert temple. It's basically this section of the map needs to be tidied up, I think. I think the rest of it, we're pretty kind of there. And then presumably when we've done everything, something will happen on the mountaintop, and that's cool. That's rad. That's what we're all here for, right? But first, I want to come back and clear this up, because, like, I wasn't as well versed in puzzles. There it is, that place over there. I wasn't as well versed in these puzzles at that point, and it seemed impossible to me at the time. That one puzzle that I was having trouble with, but then so did that one that I spent like 50 minutes on the other day, and I got there in the end, right? So even if it means another 64 times speed through to the tune of yakety sax, I am actually going to complete this area this time. That's my goal anyway. I'm saying that with all this confidence, because I mean, if you don't have confidence, what do you have, you know? Why are you dingy-donging at me? Who's dingy-donging? It must be an automated donger system, because there's no one else on this island. Everyone else is made of rock. But I'm sure as hell not dingy-donging. To be fair, I'm not steering this fucking boat either, and it's just taking me there. So this is a very a nice bit of advanced technology around here. Or maybe this is how all boats are driven. I don't know. I've never steered a boat. Maybe you literally do just like point a destination on a map and some AI takes over, and that's all it is. And all these ship captains with their silly hats and their big white beards and their pipes and their yar me hearties accents, all of that is just for show. Like, they don't do shit. They just show up and they're like, okay, we want to go here, and the autopilot's like, alright, we'll do that for you, and that's it. And they just sort of sit around being captains. Maybe squinting a bit. They do a lot of squinting, ship captains. Look, I've never met a ship captain in real life, but I've seen The Simpsons. And if The Simpsons tells me anything, it's an accurate representation of real life. I remember this puzzle now. I remember this puzzle all too well. Maybe a little too well. So, from what I recall of these puzzles, no two colours can be in the same area. That's fair. That's understandable. But do they have the two matching colours have to be in the same area? Is, I guess, my question. Could I do something like something similar to this? Only obviously in my ideal world I'd be able to hang on. Like if I could somehow split these two in half now. Would oh no, hang on, these are okay. Alright, okay. You see what I'm getting at though, like could these two blues be separate as long as everything else is separate as well? As long as the colours are split, does it matter if the colours are no, it doesn't. See? Look how quickly I solved that. Look how fucking quickly I bashed through that bad boy now. It's just with this new sort of perspective I have after the cube trial. After the previous episode where I thought I knew how a mechanic worked, and because I was so rooted in that assumption, so self-assured that I knew exactly how the mechanic worked, I ended up spending nearly an hour on one puzzle, only to find out that I didn't actually know how the mechanic worked. So all this game is really, is throwing away your preconceptions. That's all it is. That is the whole knack of this video game. And once you get that down, once your preconceptions are gone, fucking easy, isn't it, mate? Fucking piece of piss, this game. Absolute piece of piss. Like literal chunk of urine is what it is. I just need to split those yellows from those reds and we will be having a jolly good time. How might I go about doing that? And obviously I can do it like that, but then these two are trapped together in an unfortunate embrace. Just like every girl who's ever accidentally hugged me. We start here. Or start here. No, that's not going to work. It's a clever one. You need to... Come back to that shape again. The big thing with this game, or this puzzle, I should say, and I suppose this game as a whole, is realising that you need to use the edges. You have to use the edges. Like, there's no way of drawing a full loop around something that's physically impossible, so everything has to be attached to an edge. And once you get your head around that, it becomes a little bit less awful. I feel like maybe going for these reds first is the right idea, but I just need to work out where to go from there. If I go like this. There we go. That split it up correctly. Now I just need to do that, only also be able to get to the end. How hard can that be, right? How hard can that be? In my head, I just did the exact same route backwards and expected results, even though that will also just bring me back to the start again. You know what the definition of insanity is? According to that one video game character who everyone kind of liked. I don't feel like I need to finish this sentence. We've all seen that game, right? If I just do this. If I just do this. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Cool. That wasn't too bad. I think I was struggling with this once. Before my puzzle brain kicked in, when I was just a little puzzlet. That's not the door. Okay, look, I can handle the puzzles, but understanding what is a window and what isn't is a little bit beyond me. Oh, this is a nice view. There's a lot of nice views in this game. They did a very good job of framing their shots. That's one thing I would definitely say for this game. Like, there's a lot of times when you come over a hill and just get this fucking gorgeous sort of panorama or whatever. They're very good at that. I'll look at those puzzles in a minute. I almost said I'd solve those puzzles in a minute, but that might be a bit optimistic. I just want to see what's up here first, and it's nothing. It's nothing. It's where we go next, I assume. Cool. There's only 2 here. Nope, 3 here. Sorry, I stand corrected. But hopefully it won't be too bad. There is a lot of colours here, though. Ah, wow. The more I look at this, the more hideous it becomes. Fuck. I'm not even sure this is possible. Is there some extra rule at play here? Because this doesn't look... Like, immediately, even if we disregard the top half of this, I don't think I can split the greens, the pinks, and the reds up. Right? Not actually possible to split that much, so there must be something extra going on here. Possibly, potentially, to do with the colours of these flowers? Like, can green, blue, and purple live in harmony? I like these colours mean something. Colours of the available fruits. Over here we got blue, light blue, and pink. Does that correspond with this at all? No. Okay. Then over here we have all the colours. Is this... Okay. Alright. I don't really get what I'm doing here. Unless you do have to split them all up. But again, I'm not convinced you can. Definitely not just split these 3 colours off from the rest, because that doesn't work. I feel like this all means something, right? The fact that when you look through this screen, purple and blue become the same. That could mean something. Right? Purple and blue. It could mean something, but also it doesn't help me at all. It's not even remotely useful. I mean, I feel like that is going to be a solution to one of these puzzles, possibly the last one. But until then, we have to deal with this the regular way, possibly. How does it look if we look at it through a yellow screen? Okay, if we look at it through a yellow screen, light blue and green become the same. What if we just cut off light blue and green? Okay, okay. I didn't expect to get that so easily, but I did. So yay me, I guess. Oh, I didn't even fucking... I wasn't even looking at this. I was looking at the flowers. I didn't even realise the puzzles were changing too. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Okay, yeah, look at that. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. Okay, so... Okay. So... These are the same, these are the same, and these are the same. Need to do something with that. Almost. Nearly. Nearly, almost. Need to split these two from the zigzaggy bit. Not much we can do with that. Okay. Nope. Okay. What if we start like... Nope. What if we... Nope. What if... we... Definitely not. And so how about we... No, we've already tried that. I feel like that first solution I had made a lot of sense. Cutting this off like this and then coming back down to cut that in half. But then I can't see where I go from there. I can do... I can do all kinds of crazy shit, really, if I really want. What if I do this first? No, because then we'll just have to come straight into there. Kinda limited on our options. Oh, hang on, hang on. I think I've got it. No, no I don't, damn it. That was the same fucking thing I've been doing this whole time, I just came at it from a different angle. I mean, I can go like that, but then I can't do much here. Head scratcher indeed. This is a really solid first play. Don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I was thinking maybe we are still able to split... I mean, of course we are still able to split these colours in half. That's a long established rule. I don't think it really helps me much. End by doing that, basically. Definitely need a line down here. This line is essential. I feel like this one shouldn't be as difficult as it's proving to be. I feel like maybe I'm just being a bit thick here. Being a bit of a thickie. Definitely getting those colours right though, aren't I? Or we could look at it through here. Is that okay? Are we allowed? Is that legal? Can we solve it according to blue? We can solve it according to blue. Okay, fair enough. That was a bit of a trick question. I feel a bit less thick now, honestly. I was supposed to have been bamboozled. So how do we know which one to solve this with? Probably not that, because that looks like 3 different shades of blue and that's just confusing. Whereas through here, they're all pretty starkly different. Still doesn't look pleasant. Just sort of trying to mini-solve it in my head. A mini-solve, for those of you who don't know, who aren't down with my lingo, this lingo I literally made up just now, is where you try and get like half a solution and then just play around after that. Trying to see if there's an easy way to split the blacks, blues and blacks, reds and oranges. I forgot my colours for a second there. It's been a long time since like primary school. Do that. No. We could do... I feel like we need to find a third screen to look through for this one. Is there like anywhere from up above we can look down at it through a screen or something? We do have like... we got a pink screen. We got a red screen. We got... oh, they all look very similar through the red one. The red one isn't very helpful. Oh, hang on. We can make a green screen. Oh, you cheeky twat. You cheeky fucking twat. Okay, I think maybe this is the solution. So it's just those, the zigzag, then the 3 dots, and then the corner. Okay. That was... this game is fucking brutal at times. Like, I got that quicker than I deserve to have got that. That should have taken me for fucking ever. The fact that it didn't is more luck than anything else. These are all the same. I bet they're not though, are they? Yeah, I knew it. I knew they're actually not. This is gonna be some stinky doo-doo puzzle solving right here. What this is the dots under a pink light. So what we need to do is find out how... what's this? Okay. And now it's suddenly a lot easier to solve. And this one's impossible. Until we do this, presumably. Thing is, it doesn't really give you any indication of which light to solve the puzzles under. Like, there's no sort of hard fact anywhere. It's just like play with things until something works, which I guess is fine. Like, I got to the solution, but I don't know. It felt a little bit messy. Felt a little bit inelegant, that one. Cool. This is a cool room. It's blue and red at the same time. Again, speaking visuals here, these guys did a really good job. Like the lighting, that lighting is so cool. The way that works. I don't know a lot about lighting, but They did a fucking good job with it. This is not this easy, is it? If I do this, this isn't going to work for me. Oh, maybe it is. Touché. Okay. Oh, and then on each floor it changes colour. Okay, I see how this works. So if we now do this, and we keep on going. We've reached the blue room. Tell you what this reminds me of. After just saying the lighting was good. This reminds me of, I can't remember if it was Time Splitters 2 or Time Splitters Future Perfect, because they both had map makers, but you could change the lights in a room, and all that basically did was make like everything a solid colour like this. That's kind of what this reminds me of. When you make a corridor where the light changes colour every like few steps to this horrible mess. You could also have them flicker and it was just like epilepsy waiting to happen. Alright. Onwards and upwards, I guess. I feel like I've missed stuff on these floors, but as long as this is just going to keep taking me up, I'm just going to keep solving the puzzle. Because from what I recall, the big special beam cannon is on the rooftop. I believe I'm correct in that assumption. Hang on. Not quite as simple as initially conceived to be. Well, well, well. This it? This is it, yeah. Oh. Well, that one's broke. I guess this is where we get off. It's not a great place to be, honestly. I don't know if we're meant to, like, know about how these colours work and assume what the next elevator station is going to be. I don't know if there's a clue in here. It's green upstairs. Does that help us? This one is green and blue. And it's just green upstairs. Might be an assumption. Okay, no, that takes us... So in that case, just this? Oh yes, I am good. I am fucking good. One more. Oh no, we're skipping. We're skipping. Why are we... Oh, of course we're skipping. Yeah, because we missed one. I'm a big dum-dum. Okay, we're up here now. That's cool. But we're not at the top, are we? The final puzzle is up there. Which is fine, because we can just solve this. He says. Very sure of himself. We can just solve this. How hard can it be, right? It's not a bad first attempt, Joe. Well done. Pat yourself on the back for that one. In fact, hang on a second. We do this. No. No, that's not going to work, is it? What if we do this? Fucking easy, mate. Fucking easy. You call yourself a puzzle game? Hey, witness, you call yourself a puzzle game? You're not a puzzle game, you're a pussy game. You have strong pussy game, because girls like arty games. Take that. How's that for a generalization? Can I get down from here? Do I have to unsolve the elevator in order to get back down? I mean, it's very nice watching all this happen and everything, but... No. What was the solution? Was it just this? Yeah, okay, cool. If I hadn't been able to remember that, there must have been some solution. There must have been some other way down for people who couldn't immediately recall the previous puzzle solution, right? Theoretically. Right. So, what do we have left? Now that we've solved the greenhouse of mystery, what's next on the agenda? We have the desert temple, which I still don't really understand. Look at all this. Look at all this. This is so good. I feel like I've achieved so much. We could go back to the train station, scrapyard, statue manufacture workshop place. See if we can solve the puzzles that we were stuck on there. I guess that's probably our best bet. Yeah, and we got the desert temple, the tree house, we have town. Oh. Must have missed this last time I was here. Oh, hang on. Five, six, yeah. Okay, so each time we solve one of them, it opens this up. So we only need to solve one more, right? Was there even one at the train station? Or is it just the town we have left to do? Like, was the train... There was one at the train station, wasn't there? I saw it. Yeah, so if we just solve that, then... we can do something up here. I don't know. I kind of figured this was like the end game area, because this is where all the beams were going. It just makes sense. So I guess we don't have to do all of it to get to the end game. I guess that's fair for a game like this one, because like that provides leeway. If there's a certain puzzle type you just can't get your head around, you can just not do it and focus on the other ones instead, and that's like understandable. Like, I like a game that gives you sort of leeway in that sort of respect. Like if there was a game that had really hard bosses, I'm not going to name the name because I mention it in every video and it needs to stop. But if say imagine a game with really hard bosses, and the bosses were so hard that like and so diverse mechanically that there was no there's a good chance that you might just not be able to defeat one of them. It would be kind of cool to give you the option to just like not do that one. To just pick and choose which you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You understand me. But there's a tunnel around here somewhere and I keep missing it. I think it's over here. This little pathway that I'm walking on now, I can never find it every time I come here. I need to sneeze. Bastard, okay. Right. So we're going to head back to the train station. After that waffling tangent about nothing. Which, let's face it, are most of my tangents. Is that curiosity? No, I thought I just needed to check if we had a map this whole time. Because having a map this whole time would have been very useful. I mean, I've sort of got my bearings in this game, but that's a sort of strong sort of. I'm not committing to saying I have my bearings because I definitely don't. Like, I just went round the wrong side of this castle, for example. But somewhere out here, I am able to return. Ah, there you go. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Over here. That's what we need. As I say, there is another one in town as well, and I'm assuming there's one in the desert temple and possibly the treehouse. Although, again, they might be something else. as I was talking about the tree house before, there's those weird black vibrating pillar things that might have something to do with these extra areas. But I mean, it seems we have a choice at least between this and the one in the town, and since I've done half of this one, I might as well keep going here, right? So, there's one mechanic I understand here, and one mechanic I don't understand here. I'm assuming, I can't remember specifically, but I'm assuming I tried just doing this. Yeah, okay. So it's not that simple. We do understand this one, but it's a bad boy. Hooey, is it a bad boy? Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Oh no, yeah, it is. It really is. These are so cleverly positioned. These are so smart. Like, hats off to them for putting these three in the most awful, painful places. I think I might see a solution. Oh no, because this doesn't actually include the dudes in question. Also, we still can't do it. Okay. So, T there. Line boy here. Yeah, that seems to work, I think. Yeah, okay. We're halfway there. Now we need to work out what this means. What is the deal with the stars? I've seen one other puzzle that uses these, and it was a similarly confusing one in the middle of town. We've not had like an intro to star puzzles. We've not done Star Puzzles 101 anywhere yet. So I guess we just have to sort of sit down and work out what it means right here, right now. Because let's face it, this, I think that, okay, this and then this, possibly. Okay, maybe there's a few more. There's a few more. But, you know, the point is we're very close to getting that beam fired up and being able to go to the top of the tower and see what's up there, which could be the end of the game. It could be like it could be the hard half of the game. It could be... I understand the spoilers to be spoiled, so there's a plot development up there, possibly. Something is going to happen up there. Something big is going to happen up there. And this is all that's really standing in my way right now. So I need to understand this. I need to get it. But what does it mean? What do you mean, little stars? What is your secret? Divulge your secret unto me, little stars. I must know. I must. The only thing I've seen that's remotely similar to this are the little triangles, which I don't fully understand either, but I think they mean you can only, like, go alongside them once. This isn't like two... No, this isn't just two triangles overlaid, is it? It's more complex than that. It's a more complex shape. I was thinking maybe that would just mean you have to go past each one twice, you know, that's reasonable. But I feel like this is going to be a puzzle that I'm kind of certain that I've missed the tutorial for these. I feel like there's something more to this. Of course there's something more to this. That's why I can't solve the puzzle. But there's something... There's an area somewhere that takes you by the hand and guides you through these puzzles like there has been for every other mechanic. They can't just throw this curveball at me. Considering there's one of these here and there's one of these in the town, that means neither of these areas are supposed to have been done before that tutorial area, theoretically. So I'll tell you what. Convenient that this is here, really. Such a weird optical illusion. It looked like the water was sinking. It's not. But the way the water's flowing against those rocks over there, against the stones, it looks like the water level is lowering. That hurts my brain. So... Oh look, here. This place. The forest. It has the symbol of the star. Like it's themed around the star puzzles. We have to go there. Can we get there by boat? Where are we right now? We're here. Can we just... This explains a lot. Because when I was looking at the forest at the end of the last episode, I was like, there doesn't seem to be a way into it, because you have to start on like an island and then come back across. So I assumed that meant it was like a secret endgame area, but in fact, what it mid-sentence belch, what it actually is, it's just you have to use the boat to get there. This boat that we established as a thing a while ago, but I've never really explored. Ding dong, ding dong. There's someone at my door. I'll have to be right back, people. Alright, I'm back. I think that just sort of proves how unpopular I am. The fact that I've been doing these recordings for, what, 2 years? More than 2 years? I don't know. Kind of lost track. It's been a while. And in that time, I have never once had a recording interrupted by a door, but I've never even considered the possibility that that recording could be interrupted by my doorbell. You got to hear it, isn't it cool? It's like the clock thing. It's like the clock thing, is what it is. My doorbell. It does clock things. So here's the puzzle. Here's the tutorial for this puzzle. Would have been nice to have done this earlier, but I guess I'm just too dumb to notice that the boat can take me fancy places. Loki, what are you... Okay. Absolute mongoloid of a dog. He's shredding the... I didn't quite get to the door in time. And the guy put like a note through the door to say, oh, we've got a package for you, will we deliver it or whatever. But then I opened the door and got the package off him, and now my dog's got the little note and he's ripping it up because he's a shitbag. Aren't you a shitbag? Yeah, cool. Anyway, this puzzle, that's what we were talking about. We weren't talking about my dog, we were talking about this puzzle. So let's just play around with it, see what happens, see what the solution is. That was a solution, but that tells me literally nothing about how this mechanic works. So... I mean, my original thought about it being that you have to touch two sides of each one is clearly wrong, because we touched two sides of that one and only one side of that one, so... I guess we'll delve further. I'm so happy to be in the treehouse. I thought I wasn't allowed in the treehouse. I thought the treehouse was off limits to me, but here I am. Here I am exploring it. Isn't it cool? Look at all this. I always really like this aesthetic, the sort of like... I mean, obviously this isn't exactly a town. It's, as I say, more of a treehouse. But like, a town built over water. Like Final Fantasy X, Kilika. That is a really cool little town. And there was one in Sansara, the Hidden Portal. I believe it's pronounced Sansara. The entire time I was recording the Let's Play for that game. I was calling it Zanzibar, but I think it's Sansara. The Hidden Portal. The Hidden Portal Zanzara. But that had a town like this as well, and I always really liked the aesthetic, you know? So... okay. Right. So they seem to just be colours that have to share a space, but it's clearly more than that, because that's what I did for that other puzzle and it didn't work. These are more complex than the usual colours that share a space. Thus far, though, see, here's, I guess, where we truly learn about this mechanic, because we cannot integrate... oh, actually, yes we can. What am I talking about? Of course we can. Just go around the outside, don't we? Never mind, I'm dumb. Oh. They have to be in pairs? Is that what this is? I never would have got that mechanic from this symbol. Never in a million fucking years would I have got that mechanic from this symbol. This doesn't speak to me of a thing that needs to be in pairs. But I guess that's what it is. I guess I understand it now. And that is going to be fucking mental on that one puzzle that I was trying to solve a minute ago. It's going to be absurd. There's so many of them in that. Oh yeah, sorry, that's not pairs. I'm dumb. There we go. Oh no, not like that. Oh, this is a rude place to begin, isn't it? Let's do this. It's cool, I get the mechanic now. I get the mechanic, but that doesn't mean I can solve the puzzles. Like this. Like this. Nope. Nope. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Alright. How about this? How about this? Yeah, fucker. You thought that was gonna get me? You thought that would stump my mega mind? My super brain? My giant, powerful brain. I said the word brain twice. I might be smart, but I'm not a thesaurus. Okay, this one is also kind of rude now that I look at it. Start like this. And then like this. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I built a bridge out of puzzles. I like that. That's cool. Oh, and now we have like a bit of a mix and match sort of thing going on. Come on, fucker. You think I'm that thick? You think I can't solve that one? There's a reason I'm not going on to the next one. Those two mechanics combined seem like they're going to get very scary. I'm not ready for the intensity of that right now. Oh god, there's so much going on. I mean, surely this is just the same, right? This is just... yeah, okay. Two colours. And then there's this, which I really don't like. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. Because I'm afraid. And we'll come back and really sort of brush up on our spiky ball puzzle capabilities next time. And yeah, I think we're on the home straight with this game now. I think once we do this treehouse, which presumably does have a yellow box in it, that will be 7. The 7 latches will unlock on the box, and that will do something. That might not be the end of the game, but simultaneously I really feel like it probably is. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting next time, assuming I can solve all these puzzles. Either that or it'll be very frustrating next time as you watch me flounder in my own self-pity. I'll see you guys around, and I'm in the treehouse. Bye.